Hello and welcome to the Pedigree Diagrams revision video from scienceworksheets.co.uk. Please like, subscribe and comment to support the channel. A pedigree diagram is a chart showing how a trait is inherited through generations of a family. Pedigree diagrams are normally based on either a dominant or recessive trait. If a characteristic or trait is caused by a dominant allele, then the individual will only need to inherit one copy of the dominant allele to express the characteristic. Polydactyly is the disorder caused by a dominant allele, so you only need to inherit one copy of the allele to suffer from the condition, and the person with polydactyly will have an extra finger or an extra toe. Now, if we look at the pedigree diagram, individual 2 doesn't have the condition, so they will be little d. Individual 1 has the condition. They will either be big D or big D little d. And we can use the results of this pedigree diagram to work out what their genotype is. Looking at the pedigree diagram, their children 3, 4, 5 and 6, 2 of the children 4 and 5 do not have the condition, so they will be little d. Now, if individual 1 is big D, and we produce a Punnett square, all of the offspring would have polydactyly, because all of the offspring would be big D, little d. However, if individual 1 is big D, then the Punnett square would predict that 50% of the offspring will have polydactyly, big D, and 50% of the offspring will be normal. And if we look at our pedigree diagram, we can see that 3 and 6 have polydactyly, and 4 and 5 do not. So therefore we can conclude that individual 1 is big D, little d. If the characteristic or trait is caused by a recessive allele, then the individual will need to inherit 2 copies of the recessive allele to express the characteristic. Now, cystic fibrosis is a disorder caused by a recessive allele, and we can see that neither of the parents, 1 or 2, suffer from the condition, but they have an offspring number 3 who does suffer from the condition. So therefore, offspring number 3 must be little f. Now, offspring number 3 would have received one recessive allele from each parent. So that's one recessive allele from number 1 and one recessive allele from number 2. As neither 1 or 2 have the condition, they must also have a big dominant allele. So therefore the genotype of 1 and 2 will be big F, little f. Thank you for watching. See our revision notes, the link is in the description.